NASA aimed its deepest space scan, yet expecting cold data. What it found defied every expectation. A distant exoplanet, hidden in the folds of deep time, reflected light like no other. This planet was not just rocky, it mirrored Earth's size, density, atmosphere, and maybe even its past. Orbiting a dying star in a forgotten system, it shimmered like a ghost of possibility. From a telescope's cold gaze came warmth, detail, and a whisper of something eerily familiar. At first glance, the planet looked like what science fiction always promised: habitable, blue, full of potential. Its clouds shifted like ours, its poles glinted white, and its light signatures danced like living breath. But something was wrong, deeply wrong. Beneath the beauty lay a stunning, lifeless silence. No radio waves, no biosignatures, just wind, dust, and the skeleton of what could have been. Scientists called it Echo Earth, not because it was alive, but because it once might have been. Atmospheric scans showed traces of carbon, oxygen, and water vapor, ingredients of life now strangely inert. The planet was in its perfect zone, but life, if it ever existed, had vanished completely. The soil bore scars of tectonics. Its canyons told stories of erosion, oceans, and deep planetary hunger. But no movement stirred. No microbes bloomed. Just a breathtaking stage long after the actors exited. NASA's instruments found ancient magnetic fields once strong enough to shield, now collapsed into planetary memory. Some researchers believe the planet hosted complex weather, even seasons, but it now spun in silence. Its star had aged, grown red, and begun to falter, slowly roasting what was once fertile ground. Unlike Mars, this was not a frozen corpse. It was a burned journal of forgotten chapters. Some scientists felt awe, others felt dread, because Echo Earth was not just a planet, it was a message. A glimpse of how life thrives, stumbles, and sometimes disappears before anyone ever sees it. Was it wiped by climate catastrophe, choked by its own atmosphere, or swallowed by geological chaos? There were signs of rapid shifts, pressure spikes, atmospheric collapses, even sudden temperature whiplash across hemispheres. And all of it happened long before Earth had written its first cell into the fossil record. The planet died alone, unseen, and never named until now, millions of years too late for rescue. NASA's scan was meant to search for life. Instead, it uncovered life's haunting absence. The deeper they looked, the more it felt like reading Earth's obituary in a parallel universe. Echo Earth became more than a scientific curiosity. It became a mirror for humanity's potential fate. It warned what happens when balance breaks, when conditions shift faster than life can adapt. Because it looked like us, it felt like us, but it became something else, something unfinished. NASA released the images in silence, raw, desolate beauty, framed by the nothingness of interstellar distance. Some scientists wept, not because they found nothing, but because that nothing looked so much like home. Could this be our distant cousin, or a future version of Earth hurtling backward through time? The discovery sparked debate, reverence, and the kind of uncomfortable wonder that science rarely dares to voice. Because finding life is hopeful, but finding absence where life should be can haunt for generations. NASA's scan reached farther than any before it, only to find a warning etched in orbit. Not a planet waiting to be colonized, but a reminder of how fragile survival truly is. Echo Earth did not answer the question, "Are we alone?" It deepened the mystery into something more profound. It asked, what if others once thrived but died before they could ever say hello? What if the universe is not empty but full of graves we have yet to recognize? And what if Earth, spinning quietly now, is one of the few lights left still burning?